Hello, I'm Lewis,
I'm James.
and this is Let's Get Cooking. Today we're doing something super easy. We're going to do chicken breast with onion and rice. So first of all, let's turn the rice on. Take the lid off. And we're going to grab some salt. Probably maybe a tablespoon, not even quite a tablespoon, probably more like a teaspoon. And we're gonna let the water get to a small boil. Doing that, I'm gonna start chopping up the onions. I'm gonna sit down because I like to get close to my work. Got the chicken, and we got rice, or onions.
What came first?
Now, this is these are honey sweet. What we're going to do is we're going to peel these. We're going to...
So that a better flavor?
Well, you don't want the skin on it. I've never heard of honey sweet, but it's what the tag says, so... I think it's too early in the season for sweet Vidalias. So, let's just... Okay, we're going to do this the easy way.
Watch your fingers.
Yes, sir. You want to take off the layer because you really don't want the bitterness of the skin. Plus it looks kind of yucky too.
Remove those layers.
It's like an ogre. Ogres have layers.
You know, and I was just thinking that too.
Yeah, whenever you do this, you gotta reference Shrek.
Cakes have layers,
Yeah.
but of course, yet again, yeah. Of course, like Shrek said, ogres are not like cakes.
No.
They are like onions.
James, can you hand me that garbage bag, please? Cool. Now, get rid of the nastiness. Continue going on because we got a couple more to do. This one looks kind of nasty, so this is going to give me a chance to peel through because you don't want the nastiness. You really don't want that. See, it's got a nasty spot right there. So let's just take that off, and then you got another nasty spot there. So let's remove one more layer and see if it looks any better. And voila. Nice. A lot better.
Awesome sauce.
And the last one. Let's get that in there. It's kind of like we took quite a bit of onion off there, but really you didn't. You don't want to eat it. Okay, James?
Water's coming up too, boy.
Move that out of the way. We're going to move the onions over. Now, I'm going to have somebody hand me a towel from over there. Give me that yellow or white towel, please. And we're going to wipe off the board. We don't want none of that onion debris on it at all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the onion, we're going to cut it. And we're going to cut it again. Then we're going to cut it. Small pieces like this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to end up putting this in the pan, and then we're going to saute them. Which, here, turn it down, please.
Lower?
Yeah. What we want is, we don't want a big huge boil like that, so all that's going to do is just, you know, probably the rice will stick together and it'll, just won't be right. So we're going to let the water have its little problem real quick. And we're going to let it cool off, and we're going to continue doing the onion. In the cooking world, a little problem is okay. Just keep your level head and just continue doing what you're doing. Remember that, don't you, James?
Keep a level head?
Keep a level head. Nothing that's going to cause a catastrophe. Unless you burn something.
Yeah.
Then you just throw it out and start all over.
All over.
The name of the game is you try to do your best.
3 baby steps.
Yeah, and what I'm trying to teach people, and hopefully they catch on, is I want you guys to take back control of your kitchen. Sit down, cook a meal,
Enjoy your family.
enjoy your family. That's what this is. Cooking meals so you can enjoy time with your family. Kids grow entirely too fast. This seems like you're just bringing them home from the hospital, and boom, here they are graduating.
Yeah. So sweet.
You don't want to miss any time. You'll regret it later. Especially if you're married. It gives the husband and wife something to do. Cook together. Nothing that says that he's got to do all the cooking or she's got to do all the cooking.
Yeah, it's a
You
partnership.
guys, you guys got married. It's a partnership. We're doing it together. Cook together. Talk. Enjoy.
Say the family that cooks together stays together.
Yeah.
They don't get on each other's nerves. But
Yeah. You know, if there's something you like and she don't, that's okay. It's called a compromise. You find out what you both like. Fix it. And then, you know, instead of getting mad and yelling at each other, talk about it. Say, well, I really don't care for cream spinach. Well, say that's okay. I do, so we'll make a little bit of this. What do you like? And we'll make a little bit of that.
it's all about balance.
Yeah, harmonial balance. But you'll find out you're taking back your kitchen. You're spending time with people that you normally don't spend time with because you think your life is too hectic and too busy. Not to mention you're missing out on memories that you'll never, ever, ever get back.
Yes, indeed.
So around here, dinner time is family time. Which is why I've chosen to take back the kitchen. I want to spend time with my family. I want to get to know them, you know. Maybe we lost connection somewhere. You know? Maybe they got a problem they want to talk to you about and they just don't know how to talk to you. So do it over dinner.
Yeah. Perfect time.
Perfect time to let it out. Get it out in the open. I'm having a problem in school. Oh well, what can I do to help you? Problem solved. Oh, my boss is on my butt at work. Well, why is he on your butt? Talk about it. Don't argue. Talk about it. Life's too short for arguing. Take trips. Get out into nature. I was never so happy when I was deer hunting. Maybe I didn't catch nothing, but boy, I got to hear some peace and quiet. I got to understand what it was like to just take a balance of stuff and just soak it all in.
Yeah. Nothing like being outdoors.
A different
Cooking
perspective.
outdoors.
You get a different perspective when you're out there.
Yes.
And honestly, the food tastes better outdoors.
Yes, it does.
And you know what tastes even better than cooking outdoors? Is when you spend time with the family and you do it together. You feel like you accomplished something. Okay. Now, we're over that. Clean up our mess. What we're going to do is we're going to hand James the chopping board. We're going to slide the chair down because we got to get back in here again. We always like to sit. Well, it's just I'm so tall and it hurts my back a lot to just stand there a lot. Get some extra virgin olive oil going. Now what we got is we got 8 cups of water and we got 4 cups of rice. So we're going to incorporate the rice now into this. We're going to get our rice going. I pre-soaked and got all the starch and stuff off the rice. And starch is what makes your rice stick together, makes a gluey mess.
Nobody likes a gluey mess.
Nobody wants a gluey mess. Plus it sticks to everything, you don't want that. Going into a Chinese restaurant, you get all that glopped up rice and stuff, it's because they don't take the time to rinse their rice. So we're going to give it a little tiny, little spin here real quick, that way everything isn't all bunched up. Get the rice off that. I'm going to put the lid on it. And then we're going to come over here, we're going to turn this up. And today we are going to use sea salt. You don't want a lot, really you don't. About that many shakes. And then just regular pepper. We're not looking to discolor it, we're just looking to give it a little season. Enough. That there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through here slowly and start breaking up the onion. I want it all sticking together. I want to break it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to caramelize it. I don't want it burnt. It tastes nasty when you burn it. So we're gonna caramelize it. Make it look nice. Nice brownish color. That way all the sugars and stuff inside the onions can actually come out. And that gives it a lot of flavor. And this is, as I said, this is a quick, easy meal for the people that don't have much time, or so they think they don't have a lot of time. You want to eat, you're on the go. Kids have got something going on at school, whether it's baseball, football, dance recitals, doesn't matter. It's just something quick and your family can eat and enjoy. You still can make a meal and enjoy your family before you go do something else. My family enjoys this. I was looking for something to make, and my family's the one that come up with this idea. Because I do this every now and then. And they really enjoy it. The onion and chicken. Now we're gonna stir the rice one more time. We had to calm it down. Still too hot. But that's okay. Now we're gonna throw the lid back on it. Still breaking up the onion now. You gotta still break up the onion. Yeah, sizzle. That's what you want to hear. And as you're breaking up the onion, it's also moving the salt and pepper around, so everything has a nice light coating of salt and pepper too. So we're seasoning it too. Gosh, what is wrong with this thing today? I should have used a bigger pan, but that's okay. We'll just clean up. Not
First blooper of the day, am I right?
We all have problems, and if that's the only problem we got today, we're doing good.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like sauteed.
Well, people aren't afraid to do this with venison. And one of the nastiest foods known to man is liver and onion.
Oh, it isn't.
Yeah?
It's cooked right.
I don't do the organ thing.
Oh.
Yeah, just something about it scares me.
Like, organs are wonderful if you cook them right, some nice seasonings.
Huh? Yeah.
So never waste nothing.
Alright, let's cook this for a while, and then when we shut it off, then we'll put the lid on it, and that way we're not having any problems. As you can see, the rice is starting to get kind of cooked. It's starting to get a little thick in there. That's what you want. We're going to constantly turn this because we don't want burnt onions. Now I'm going to have the camera come in here and look at this here real quick. See, these are the juices that are coming out of the onion. This is all moisture and stuff. It'll evaporate and then it'll, but as it's doing this, what it's doing is it's softening the onion. Then eventually it'll evaporate, and then it'll start to brown down the way we want it. And just keep looking for chunks of onion that you can tear apart in here. Just keep bringing it apart, ripping it apart. We don't want no big pieces of onion in here. You start to see now that it's starting to, the onion is starting to get limp from being cooked.
Nothing like a limp onion.
Limp onion. Gotta love them. Alright, let's get back to taking control of your kitchen. The best part of taking control of your kitchen is you can make the food you like. You don't have to worry about whether the restaurant's got a special today or not. And as I said, most restaurants, they make their food so bland it's just nasty. And this way you can make it your way. You know, honestly, to tell you the truth, you can pull out your grandmother's recipes or your mother's recipes, your dad's recipes, it doesn't matter who. Buy some cookbooks. Find out what you guys like as a family to eat. And make it. Anybody can follow a cookbook. Anybody can read that. And all they gotta do is follow directions. Find out what you need. Go out and get it. You know, and take back control of your kitchen. It is very, very... People are relying on technology way too much. And they just don't spend time with their families. They don't spend time cooking their own meals.
Everybody get a worse nowadays. So fast foods and all these same things you can make at home.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
have more of it and enjoy it with your family.
Yeah.
Instead of paying all the extra cost for somebody to cook.
Right.
You can cook it yourself.
Exactly. I believe you guys are smart. You guys can figure it out. I remember in school we had home economics. Taught you how to cook, do a checkbook, clean your house, do laundry. So they did away with that back in the day because people didn't think you needed it, but you really do need it. We're still getting juice out of here, which is a good thing. I didn't use too much olive oil, which is a good thing. You don't need all that heavy extra grease in your stomach. You don't. You just need the right amount for the right amount. Got a good sizzle going. I like it. I know the last thing you want to do is work all day and come home and cook and do the dishes and stuff. But you know, if you turn it into a family thing, y'all you're doing it all. You know, your family, you know, take turns doing dishes. That way you got extra time to talk to each other. Then after you're done, you can always make some tea. And if you got a low-key night, you can just make some tea and go sit in the backyard. Or if you live in a city, hopefully you got a front porch, you can go sit on that. And you can just relax and enjoy the time with people. I'm lucky enough to have a wife, 2 kids, a couple of puppy dogs, and some fish. And it's just fun to spend time with them. I don't spend that much time with my wife because she works a lot. But you know what?
You got the kids.
I got the kids, and I can cook her meals, and she can come home and eat a healthy meal when she gets out of work. Then she can go in and take her shower and maybe make her a cup of tea, and she can go on the front porch and sit, and she can have her time. You know, it's what it's about, helping each other, listening to each other, doing for each other. That'll make your marriage a lot stronger. Or if you're dating, bring you guys closer together. Okay, now all the water's starting to evaporate. So now we really got to watch it so it don't burn. Oh, and by the way, a couple minutes ago I shut off the rice. Now we're going to let it just sit there and kind of do its thing. And we steam and absorb all that moisture in there and finish cooking that route. You only cook rice for about 15-20 minutes and then you let it sit.
Yeah, let it finish. Some people just let it keep on cooking until it starts sticking.
Yeah, and then they burn the bottom of it and they're wondering why they did it.
Then the whole pot is ruined because it smells like scotch. Burnt rice.
Yeah. You know, these are dials on the stove here. You don't have to cook on high all the time.
And high doesn't mean it don't come out faster.
Yeah, it's not going to cook any quicker, trust me. People are just too impatient. They want it now.
There's that fast food generation.
Yep. Fast food will do it now. When you're at home cooking, just enjoy the smells, enjoy the flavors. There is no now. Now is what you make it.
And when you take your time to cook, you cook with love, and food turns out wonderful.
That is something fast food can't give you, is cooking with love. Because they're getting paid, they don't care.
They doesn't give you anything.
Oh, and FYI, they are not worth no $15 an hour. They can't even count chicken McNuggets correctly. They can't even look at your receipt and get that right. And think of this. If it was $15 an hour, how much do you think you'd be paying for your meal then? The price of the meal would go up a lot. You'd be paying a whole lot more for your food. You know, these fast food restaurants were never meant to be a career. And if you're going to turn it into a career, you're in the wrong business. Go back to school, take a trade. Earn your money that way, but not at fast food. Fast food is meant for high school students.
And people don't have time to eat.
Well,
Younger folks who don't have time to rushing to sports events and after school things, and they can't have the time to sit down and have.
but basically, fast food was never meant to be a career option.
Yeah. And a lot of folks are.
Well, because it's easy, and they think they can make lots of money from it. They don't want to work in the real world.
But yeah, I can smell that.
That's it. Now you just want to stir it around and around and around.
It's too bad we don't have smell vision right now because it smells wonderful.
And it's not burning your eyes. That's the wonderful thing. You can sit here and cook, and you're not in fear of burning your eyes out. Sorry, I just had a senior moment. I forgot I turned off the rice, so it's not doing much of anything but soaking.
Ooh, that's hot.
But it's doing exactly what I want it to do, so that's a good thing. Now you can start seeing that the onions are starting to take some color on, which is good. I want color on them. I don't want them burnt. I just want them to have color. Now what I'm going to do is turn this down just a little bit because we don't want to burn it. It's going good. This is what we want. Caramelizing. See that? That's caramelizing. And that sizzle. It's a beautiful sound. Alright. I think it's time we get James over here and let him show us what he knows. So I'm going to let you finish caramelizing these, and I'm going to go on to getting the chicken ready. So now, okay, I'm going to show you guys how to clean up these chicken breasts. Don't worry, Tuffy cleaned the chopping board before we came over. What is that?
Because we don't need no cross-contamination.
No, we don't need no cross-contamination. Nobody needs to get sick. We're here to have your family eat healthy, man. Not end up in the first aid.
Emergency room.
Yeah, emergency room with food poisoning. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab that and we're going to slowly run the knife through half of it. Okay? So now you got 2 halves of the chicken. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to look for the grain. The grain means everything. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut slices. How you doing, James?
Oh, wonderful.
Good.
Nothing like a sweaty onion.
Onion sweaty. Now that's what you want right there. Now turn this one over, and what you're going to do is you're going to look for the grain again. We want the grain. Always want the grain. Gonna cut these and get the grain. Kind of like cut these kind of like for a stir fry. But believe it or not, you have control on how thick you want it. You got control over how much you want in it. That's what I like about cooking. You can do what you want, when you want, how you want.
And have leftovers instead of portioning out.
I'm going to use this bowl here to put the chicken in. I'm going to grab another one. What we're going to do is we're going to take out this stuff here. This is what makes the chicken taste kind of like rubbery when you bite into it. So we don't really want that in there. I don't like a rubbery chicken.
Don't think nobody wants a rubber chicken.
No. It's good for a joke, but that's about it. Not for your food. So you're going to cut it in half again. And look for the green. You're going to cut. You're kind of wondering why the green is so important. It's because if you go long ways, then your chicken's going to be chewy. But if you go against the grain, it's going to be more tender. So you want to be more tender. Same way with a steak. You're not going to cut it with the grain. You're going to cut it against the grain so it's more tender. And seeing if Monday is Memorial Day, kids don't have school, we're going to barbecue. We got 40% chance of rain. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take advantage of that 40% chance of rain, and we're going to barbecue. And you know what? I only do that for friends and family, and you guys I'm considering family. So I'm going to bring you guys along for the festivities. Alright, now we're going to add a little more olive oil to this. We've already taken the onions out. I'm going to turn this back on. Now comes the fun. We're going to do the chicken. We're going to grab some tongs. We're going to layer the chicken in here first. And the reason why is because then we're going to season it. And I don't want to dump it all in and not season it. Probably good for now. I'm going to take some of this poultry seasoning. I don't know what's in it. It's poultry seasoning.
I think there's turmeric in it.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of things in it.
Because I read the bottle and it said there was turmeric in it, I think.
Yeah. Sage, thyme, salt, oregano, ground mustard, basil, red pepper, and black pepper.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, this poultry seasoning, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I can smell it.
Smells good.
Yeah, I can smell the pepper.
You don't want to overdo the seasoning neither. You want to be able to taste the chicken. You don't want a heavy presence of, seasoning. You're not out to gag your family. You're just out to make some food. Throw some more of this on it. So as this cooks, we're going to blend this stuff in anyhow, so. And we'll just
Pour the rest of it in
that
there.
in there, and we're going to move it around a little bit. And if you guys can imagine what I'm going to do next, that's right, I'm going to season it just the last time. Alright, so now I'll let it do its thing. Getting underneath. Oh yeah, I got the pepper taste. Caught that pepper real good there just a minute ago.
I like that fresh pepper in it.
Oh man.
Look at that chicken, it's already turning white.
Yeah, cooking already. That's good. That's what we want. We want this chicken to be wonderful. We're not going to cook it quick neither. We're going to cook it slow. I want it to boil through a little bit, you know. Let's add a little Himalayan pink salt. You don't need a lot. Just enough to say we put some on it. There we go. Now she's starting to cook a little bit better too. See, it's starting to incorporate that poultry seasoning too, so you know, you don't want to bite into a mouthful of the seasoning and no chicken. That would be kind of not the smart thing to do.
Be an eye opener.
Yeah, it'd be an eye opener, alright.
Clean out your sinuses.
Honey, this is, you know. Next time I make this, I'm going to make it in a wok outdoors.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I have a turkey fryer outside, and I just recently found out you can buy woks for them. So why cook inside on a beautiful day when you can cook outdoors? You guys probably wonder why I sit a lot. Standing in front of the stove actually hurts my back because I have to stoop so low because I'm so tall to see what I'm doing. So it's just easier for me to sit down and not go through all the pain and stuff. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not trying to... Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's just, you know, I'm saving myself a backache later. Some of these companies just don't make things for tall people. I guess they believe everybody's short. Everybody's 4'9". When you're over 6 foot, yep, you know my dilemma. Even some of these cars, they got low ceilings in them. Let's take one for instance. Toyota. Do not like Toyotas. It's not a comfortable ride. It's hard to drive when your head's crooked. Oh, chicken's chirping.
Wow, it's that fresh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the freshness ingredients.
I typically go to meat markets to buy my meats. I don't trust the name brand stores. Especially now that they're starting to do away with doing, a lot of their butchering themselves. They found out it's easier to buy it already done than it is to actually have somebody back there doing it. I don't agree. So I'll drive the extra little distance and I'll go to a meat market where, you know, I have the control. If I don't like how something looks, I can say, no, I don't want that one. How about that one, you know?
You just don't settle.
I just don't have to deal with the prepackaged food. If I want 2 pounds, I don't have to deal with buying 5 pounds. Portion control. This looks like a lot here, but this is only 3.5 pounds of chicken. Took a little while to chop it all up and stuff, but it is perfectly okay. Cooking it slow, very, very slow. I want it to cook in its own juices. Makes it more tender. Plus it still has some of that onion from when we were sauteing the onions down. Okay, we've let a lot of that broth just kind of cook out of here because I really want it tender. I'm not looking for a dry chicken or anything. So now that it's done that, I'm going to put the onion back in. And then we're going to start mixing it back up. Because we want the onion to be somewhere around there. We just need to kind of incorporate the two together. Make all this stuff go happy. A happy onion's a good onion. A good onion is a good onion. We're getting really close to serving this up, so bear with me for a few more moments here, and we'll be doing our plating and testing. We're going to go ahead and incorporate this back, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and plate this up. We're ready. Let's see if James is hungry here. It's really good with this on it too. Yeah, just pop the top out.
Okay. Good.
hot. Pretty hot.
Yeah, pretty hot. It's delicious. We're hot.
At least it ain't spicy hot.
It's not spicy hot,
Not
it's just
spicy,
hot,
heat.
heat hot. So,
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
anyways, that's the episode for today. We'll probably see you on Monday when we do our Memorial Day one. I think we're gonna do. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna let it be a surprise, but we got a lot of stuff in store for you on Memorial Day. So until next time, hit that subscribe button. There's like a little bell over here somewhere. You're supposed to hit that thing too. And please pass the videos on to your friends, your families and stuff. You know, the more we get, the more we can do, and we really like doing this, but it's a lot of fun. So we're gonna do a lot more of these ones where we can bring your families back together and try to cook for your family and stuff, where you guys can start being a family again. So on that note, until next time, bye.